Hey everyone, it is Sunday, February the 18th, around 10 a.m. It is my first hike in a few weeks. The last few weekends has been a combination of basketball games, Super Bowl, and really rainy weather. But today it is perfectly sunny, mid 40s to about 50 degrees, and I'm very excited to get up on the peaks today. I am in northwest North Carolina around the tri-state border of Virginia and Tennessee. I am hiking in the Pond Mountain Game Land, very little known area, and I'm almost at the Tennessee border, which I'll cross over into Cherokee National Forest. Currently, I'm heading north to Stone Mountain, which is just above 4950. The high point of that is Glen Benchmark on the USGS map, and it has beautiful views. All of this is beautiful views throughout. From there, I'm going to continue north and head on to the tri-state border, which is the highest elevation of its kind in the east, and I think the 6th, 7th, or 8th highest elevation tri-state border in the entire country. I'm going to return to a T intersection and then head east to Pond Mountain, which is a little bit lower, around 4,600 feet. I think it's directly behind me, but as you can probably see, that has a ton of open views too. This is the southwestern tip of the Iron Mountains. Most people know the Iron Mountains of Virginia, which includes Roan Highlands, White Top Mountain, and the Mount Rogers area, but they actually extend this far south into North Carolina and Tennessee. And very little known area, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm very excited to get up there. We are at the top of Pond Mountain, just above the 4920 foot contour. Incredible 360 degree views. It is very reminiscent of the Roan Highlands, but with none of the people. There's a awesome house that looks like someone actually lives there still, sitting on that open bald with amazing views. Currently looking north into Virginia at the highest peaks of the Iron Mountains and the highest peaks of Virginia. On the left, the wide bald is part of White Top Mountain, and straight ahead, the darkest peak is Mount Rogers, the tallest peak in Virginia. Then on the right, these multiple knobs are on Wilburn Ridge. More to the right, that sharp little peak is Big Pinnacle on Haw Orchard Mountain, which is just above Massey Gap parking area in Roan Highlands State Park. To the right of that is Stone Mountain, above the Scales campground area, also another great hiking spot. And then the vast backcountry of the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area. Can't really pick out the peaks in this direction. Looking due east, that is Phoenix Mountain, straight ahead. And just above that silo is the whaleback pyramidal shape of Mount Jefferson. I might walk down there where my hiking buddy is and get a more open view of that for you. Here's the southeastern and southern view without the little grain silo in my way. That is the regular parking lot and access road to the game land, but it's closed in the winter. So it's a long hike up that forest road, but it's very much worth the return because it's only a few hundred feet from the summit. So now I have an open view of basically all of the peaks of the Amphibolite Mountains. On the left is Phoenix Mountain, and Mount Jefferson is dead center. And then the many peaks of Three Top Mountain, the imposing triple peaks of the Peak, Elk Knob, and Snake Mountain, Grandfather Mountain in the distance there, and on the right you can probably pick up the white shine of Sugar Mountain straight ahead, and Beach Mountain on the right, which has the much more obvious snow ski slopes. To the south-southwest are the wide balds of the Roan Highlands, and actually you can see the massive craggy Black Mountains just beyond to the left in the center view. In the southwest, originally I thought this broad peak was Unica Mountain. Now I'm beginning to believe that's Big Bald. Can't really tell. In the distance there, the big range, I'm pretty confident is the Great Smoky Mountains, at least 50-60 miles away. Really great visibility up here. On the left, the smaller peaks, those craggy ones, are probably the Newfound Mountains. Now we're on the hike towards Stone Mountain. Pond Mountain is double humped. The one we were just on is slightly taller than this one right here with the house. And we're gonna cross this Christmas tree farm, or former farm, bald area. And Stone Mountain is the tallest peak dead ahead. And I believe on the right, the smaller sub-peak is the tri-state border. So it's pretty close. To give you a sense of scale, there's my hiking partner descending the trail right down there. Here's a nice view of the Mount Rogers area without that house in the way. At the top of Stone Mountain, high point is Glen Benchmark, also known as Glen Bald. Has this dilapidated house up top, just above, what, 49, 60 feet? I think. I'll check it later. Still, we have really good open views to the northeast of the tallest Iron Mountains in Virginia. White Top on the left, Mount Rogers straight ahead. And views north of the Alleghenies on the Virginia-West Virginia border. I believe the peak in the distance there, probably about 25 to 35 miles, is Balsam Beartown Mountain, the highest point around Burke's Garden. But I'll have to verify that later. We're gonna head north to the county high point, or the tri-state border high point, which is about a half mile along the road up ahead. Also have similar open views to the south as Pond Mountain, just not as expansive, and the sun is kind of washing out the view at the moment. So we're going to continue on this old forest road, which wraps around to the tri-state border.
Down.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go back up.
Yeah. This is the marker for the North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia border. Highest tri-state border in the east. Now, I guess that's Virginia and this is Tennessee. I don't really know. At the top of this old Christmas tree farm. Really nice views on this cleared knob. Especially probably our best views of Pond Mountain straight ahead. And wide open views south. There's Stone Mountain up there. And the state border is right over there. All right, just finished the hike. It's around 3:30 p.m. Took about 5.5 hours. In total, it was 11.5 miles long, a little longer than I expected. There was some backtracking, but overall, still probably close to around 11-mile hike when I clean up that track. But it was beautiful, so many views. We didn't see another person all day, so highly recommend it. Hopefully I can get that up soon online. And still got a little bit of time to do a little peak bag, maybe a county high point. I don't think I'll do a video of that, but see you guys next time on the trail.